Hey everybody, I just wanted to share this thought with you. It's based on a conversation that I had with one of my lovely friends, Sarah, who was the first person that introduced me to The Secret many years ago. And that was my first discovery about law of attraction. And we were having a chat today. And I was saying to her that, I still struggle sometimes with my mindset when it comes to things that happened to me in my past relationship. I still find it really hard to let go of those hurts and things that happen, and can't quite believe sometimes that these things happen. And I want to be able to let go. And this is just for some. Now, this might not resonate to many people. It might resonate to a lot of people. I don't know. But I wanted to share it because it gave me a massive eye-opener. Now, if you've seen my stories, you'll understand. Coffee straw in the way. You'll know that I used to be bullied in the workplace. I had friends that would let me down, that weren't nice to me, that spoke to me badly. I was baited, gaslighted, consistently triggered. I was always in that fight or flight mode. And what we were discussing today was, all these things that are happening to us are lessons. They're lessons. And these, if we don't learn the lesson, what happens is, based on my assumption, evidence, and I'm not sure whether it's scientific evidence, but just evidence when I speak to people about their lives, is the lessons get bigger. The lessons will get bigger and bigger and bigger. And when I mean bigger, I mean more painful, more hurtful. Therefore, those triggers, those pains that you're carrying around with you anyway, get bigger. So your reactions, your emotional reactions, can also potentially get bigger, whether that's externally reacting or internally reacting. And we were talking, and I said, I use my intuitive thoughts. I see them, and I did a video on this, what you desire desires you. And I explained that the intuitive thoughts, that, those sudden thoughts that we get, are like love notes from the soul. So I describe them as love notes from the soul. So my love note from the soul earlier today was, and it's the first time I thought of this, and this is why I wanted to share it. It's like everyone that had ever done something cruel to me, said nasty things to me, bullied me, cheated on me, abused me in some type of way. In the last, really, we're still always learning, but I'm hoping that I've now done enough work on myself so this will not happen again. And I've got some really good healthy boundaries in place now. But what is basic, what for me, how I'm viewing this is, everybody in my past was suddenly put into everybody in my past was, because I wasn't learning these lessons. Obviously, I didn't know that I needed these lessons to learn. I just knew that things were happening to me that I didn't like. But these lessons suddenly became one massive lesson with one person. And what it felt like, and what I feel like happened, is everybody that had already hurt me was then formed into this particular person that I'd attracted. And the reason why I say that is because there are things that this person would say to me that other people had said to me. There are things that this person actually, his actions were actions from other people from my past as well. It was like this person carried all of that hurt and pain and cruelness, and it was like they all then formed into this person, and that this person was there as my biggest lesson to learn, to value myself, to love myself, to see my worth. And when I was speaking to my friend Sarah, And I was telling her this, it's like these people then morphed into one person. So instead of having these itty bitty pains, I had like a culmination of everybody in one person. So you can just imagine from a emotional kind of perspective how painful that was to have all of that just in one. And I was saying to her, like, I don't know kind of how I'm ever going to kind of let go of the hurts. I can't revise this person. I have tried, and I can't do it to I just can't. Don't please don't kind of say anything about that, because this is a really painful situation that I have been through, and I'm doing my best with it. But what she did say to me was, you should be grateful for him, grateful for this person that came into my life finally to shake me up and wake me up. Yes, it was painful, but be grateful for the fact that without him, I would actually, and this is true, I would still be going through all the hurts and the pains and people gaslighting me and baiting me and putting me down. I would be going through that still. But because of this person, I had the strength to keep working on myself, to keep showing up for myself. And as the days and the weeks and the years with this person passed, I was actually, without realizing it, getting stronger and stronger and stronger mentally, because I was doing the work, I was doing the studying, I was listening to YouTubes, I was reading books, I was putting it into action. Yes, it took me a while to get there, but I was still doing it. And if it wasn't for this person, like I said, I would still be that person being abused mentally by other people. Now, I also wouldn't have had the courage to leave the corporate world, where, again, I'm very grateful for the corporate world. I wouldn't have had the strength and the conviction in my abilities to be able to help you all. I wouldn't have learned to value myself. I wouldn't have learned to love myself. I wouldn't have learned to be able to stand up for myself without emotionally reacting. I wouldn't have learned to be able to let people go out of my life that no longer serve me without this person, you see. So I have to say that I am grateful that this person came into my life, as hard as it was at the time. I'm now showing up more whole than I've ever done in my entire life. And now I know there's going to be more lessons and more things. We're consistently growing. But where I am now today, this confident, self-assured, lovable, loves herself person, is because of what this person brought into my life. So if you are struggling to let go of hurts and pains, like I have been, from people or from a person, then see if you can look and find anything positive as to where you are now. Maybe it's just that you have freedom to breathe. Maybe you have freedom to wear the clothes that you want to wear. Maybe you have freedom to wear the hair, how you want to wear your hair. Maybe you have freedom to get a job now. Whatever it is, try to see if you can create maybe a list of positive things. So I can now look back and I can say, thank you. I'm really grateful that you came into my life, because you taught me how to value myself and to love myself. And if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be where I am today, helping you and living my dream of having my own business. So that I just wanted to share that. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to title this video yet, but you will see it on the 8th of October. There we go. Take care, guys. Speak to you soon.